All right, I got a 58-year-old couple with $1.5 million in retirement savings and retirement investments asking the question, can I retire? So we've got Grant and Rachel, okay? Grant is self-employed and Rachel works part-time. They're both 58 years old, and we're only going to include Grant's income into the financial EKG. Rachel's is up and down. It's more of a side hustle. So the checks come in sporadically. So Grant's income is $20,833 a month, which is $250,000 a year, which is a great salary. Now, we're going to do a projected retirement at 60 years old. So we're going to retire at 60. So we've got 2 more working years. Now, the first thing we're going to look at is Social Security. And this is really important when it comes to building out your retirement income plan. You really want to understand, when am I going to collect Social Security? If you collect Social Security at 62, or if you claim it at 62, you're only going to get 70% of your full retirement benefit. If you wait till your full retirement age, and for this couple at 67, you're going to get 100% of your full retirement benefit. And if you wait to 70, if you're an overachiever, if you are a broccoli eater and you wait to 70 to claim your Social Security, you'll get 124% of your full retirement benefit. So for this couple, we're going to try to get to 70 to get that 124% benefit for their Social Security. So let's look at their assets for a minute. So we've got a total of about $1.5 million in total assets. Now, one of the assets that we talked about previous in this video was an annuity they have. Their annuity has got about $362,000 in it. It's with Nationwide, and it charges a 1.10% fee for an income rider. So the income rider is if Grant and Rachel ever need an added pension built into their retirement income plan. Are you going to run out of money? Do you need to have Social Security, and another kind of guaranteed stream of income to get you to the end of your life? Well, the annuity offers that, and annuities are great because they do that. But this annuity charges 1.10% or $4,000 annually to do this. Now, think about it. They're 58 years old. If they hold this annuity for 30 years to collect the income, and they get dinged $4,000 for 30 years, just do the math and see how expensive that will be. So I want to calculate, when we look at their retirement income plan, does it make sense to have that a part of their plan? Or was that just sold to them as a new shiny object? Okay, so we're going to look at expenses. Now, their current monthly expenses are $5,000 a month, and we're going to give that a 3.24% inflation rate. Obviously, inflation could be higher, and if we need to adjust that, we could put a 5% inflation on there if we wanted to. We could put a 4.25% inflation, whatever inflation number you want to use. We're going to use 3.24 because that's the 108-year average. Now, from a cash flow standpoint, I built in a cash flow for them called Have Fun. So when they retire, they're going to take about $1,000 a month to have fun. So about $12,000 a year. That's going to be inflated with inflation, and they're going to do that for about 26 years. I really wanted to dig in and say, hey guys, you've worked hard, you've saved, it's time to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Now, taxes. This is where it's really important. Remember, these people are from New Jersey. So if you're in the Northeast or on the West Coast, taxes are huge, and it's something you need to be thinking about. Now, I live in Florida, so we don't have a state income tax. So for my clients in the South or maybe in the Midwest, Texas, Oklahoma, we're not necessarily thinking about state taxes as much, but New Jersey, New York, the Northeast, and the coast, the West Coast, we're thinking about taxes. Now, for them, in the year 2034, I specifically wanted to get to this year because in 2034, they'll both be 72, so they'll have to take a RMD, a required minimum distribution, out of their IRAs, and they'll be using their assets for retirement income. Well, their projected federal rate is only 3.7%, which is fantastic. But look at this. Their projected state rate is 5.27%. So their state taxes are actually higher than their federal taxes. So we have to be looking at this and saying, okay, what can we do to not necessarily lower the federal taxes, because that's great, but how can we lower the state taxes, because that's a big deal. And if you're going to live in a high state tax throughout your retirement, which these people are, their kids are there, they want to be there, which is great. New Jersey is a beautiful place. If you're going to stay there, we've got to have a tax plan. Do you have a tax plan for your retirement? Now, from a pre-retirement standpoint, you know, they're going to work for another 2 years. So at retirement, we're going to have about $1.7 million. So the 100-age-year-old question is this: can I retire? So they're 60 years old, both of them. They've got $1.6 million. And if we look at the strategy, essentially, they never run out of money. So at 100 years old, they've got about $304,000 in retirement investments. Let's go back up here to the top. Here's taking out that monthly cash flow to have fun, right? We want them to have fun. Come visit Florida, go visit California, have your fun. Here's Social Security kicking on here at 70 for both of them. But here's what I want you to notice. They never run out of retirement income. Now, what's not built into this is that pension that they have in their annuity, the guaranteed lifetime income. Because what I wanted to figure out was just strictly looking at their retirement income plan on the surface, giving it a 6% rate of return, looking at it on the surface, would they ever run out of money? Do they need another guaranteed pension? Well, if you look at this scenario, they don't need any kind of added bells and whistles, any kind of extra fees or expenses, because just on the surface, using a geometric 6% rate of return, they never run out of money. If you take Social Security at the right time, if you have fun, if you understand taxes, they never run out of retirement income. So it's really important for you watching this video to understand why I have my assets positioned the way they are, why my taxes are the way they are, why I'm claiming Social Security when I'm going to claim it, because all of that put together builds out your retirement plan and gives you the confidence that, hey, at 85 years old, at 90 years old, I am not going to run out of retirement income. And we can build a financial EKG for you. Go to the description below, get in touch with me. Let's put together a financial plan for you to get you to and through retirement and protect your ability to stay in retirement.